Okay, Friday, 9th of February, 2024. So we are becoming the demon because of ChatGPT. Now, demon. So there's an interesting thought experiment hundreds of years ago, maybe 300 years ago, called Maxwell's demon. And there was one before that, Laplace's demon, some scientific thought experiment. But Maxwell's experiment talks about something on the Laplace, something on the lines of if there was a equivalent of a supercomputer today, the words we'd use, or back then a demon that knew all the information in the world, every single data, variable, fact, everything. Not factoid. Factoid is something else. Factoid is what we think is true, which is widely accepted. Factet. All factets, all information about the world, every single minute specific detail, to the point where we know where every single atom in the universe will be at any one moment. By having that much knowledge and information and data at our disposal, that demon could, in theory, that supercomputer could, in theory, predict the future to the finite degree of accuracy as to what's going to happen in the next 5 milliseconds, 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, you name it. Any time frame. This supercomputer, or demon in the experiment, in the context of the experiment, said that it could predict the future infinitesimally accurate if it has all the information available to us, or to it. Now, how are we becoming the demon? So we are becoming the demon because as we learn more things about the world, sciences and the history and everything, through things like ChatGPT, AI that can give us answer to almost basically any question available. Our main limitation is our creativity and curiosity. Because we can learn anything through ChatGPT, we're becoming the demon because we're learning more and more about the world, more and more about life, biology, science, physics, chemistry, you name it, any topic, history, psychology, praxology, anthropology, anything, through ChatGPT. Ask it the right questions and tell me more, explain this, explain that, why this, why that, how does, why won't, when will, you name it. The more we learn and understand about the world around us, the more we can predict the future. We've seen how people behave. We understand psychology. We understand economics. We understand human nature, whatever else. We can predict how people will behave in the future. So that general knowledge we have already is amplified because of ChatGPT, especially with curiosity and creativity. We can learn more and ask more complex questions and want to know more about the world. So by learning more and more about the world, that's possible that we start to become the demon because we can predict the future. Now, this is not exactly like the next 5 seconds of what's going to happen at any one moment, but like if we see certain behaviors, certain patterns, certain actions, we think, oh, this is going to happen. How do you know? Because I've learned these things already. I've seen it before through life experience, combined with knowledge you get from online through the AI, i.e. curiosity. So we're becoming the demon, and we can predict the future as we learn more about the world. So I say with things like ChatGPT, unleash your creativity, unleash your curiosity, learn more as much as you can about everything. I was blasting through it on like science and physics recently out of curiosity. I'm doing a lot of research on Spanish grammar as I'm learning the language and other topics like that. All kinds of topics. I highly recommend it. Gills, how gills work, obscure things like that. Different kinds of osmosis in fish. Really, really, really specific things. But it's that data. We're learning more about the world all around us, how it works, how it functions. The more we learn, the more we can predict. And the more we learn about psychology and economics, the more we can predict human action. The more we learn about praxology, the more we can understand about human motives and human incentives. So it all combines together. It's like when you squint hard enough, when you're reductionist enough, everything is connected. Everything is connected because ultimately, when you think about it, we're all atoms. So therefore, on a quantum mechanic level, we're all connected. Interesting. I didn't think about that before. Yeah. So we're becoming the demon by learning more about the world and how it all works so we can predict the future. The more information we have at our fingertips, more data, more understanding we have, the better we can predict the world and what's going to happen next. How cool is that? Yeah. So otherwise, you will see me tomorrow.